Hey Carla, I'm here with another recipe for you tonight. If you ever feel like you get stuck in a rut and you want something different, you're tired of the same recipes over and over again, you're looking for some new way to cook something, that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to do some chicken breast. I know first time I've done meat in 6 months, but I figure a piece of chicken won't hurt me. But it's a lemon, butter, garlic chicken. Pretty straightforward to do. Really, really good stuff, and it'll be a different way for you to cook chicken for the family, so you can kind of change things up a bit. So we're going to go and get started on this, and we'll see what happens. Alright, so getting started here, obviously we need some chicken. We're using some boneless, skinless chicken breast. Use whatever amount you need for how many people you're cooking for. I need some butter, a nice big juicy lemon, some cloves of garlic. I'm using some Italian breadcrumbs. If you don't have Italian breadcrumbs, you can use plain all-purpose flour. It'll work fine. We're just going to dredge the chicken in it, so don't need a whole lot. Some chicken broth, a little bit. Salt and pepper. Olive oil. And that's it. That's all the ingredients. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pound out the chicken using this device from Mom. Kind of flatten it out till it's kind of an even size so it'll cook consistently all the way through. And then we'll get on with the rest of it. So we'll move on. Alright, so I've kind of pounded out the chicken and flattened it out a little bit. And I just did that. I got a big Ziploc bag, put one piece at a time in there, pounded it out, took it out, did the next piece. Makes cleanup a lot easier that way. So there's my two flattened out chicken breast. I went ahead and minced up my garlic. Just did that in the garlic press, so that's done. Next thing I need to do is the lemon. I need the zest from the lemon, and then I also need to juice the lemon. So just using the microplane, basically, and the lemon. Just want to get the yellow parts off the lemon without getting into the white part. Like such, so that we get this. I'm going to continue that with the entire lemon. Then I'll use the juicer, juice what's left, and then we'll move on to the dredging and the cooking. Alright, so I've dredged my chicken in the breadcrumbs on both sides. Add a little salt, add a little pepper. Heating up the frying pan. Lemon's ready to go. Garlic's ready to go. Got my butter. Got my olive oil. So it's time to actually start cooking. Alright. Frying pan's getting reasonably hot. Let me angle that down a little bit so you can see what's going on. There we go. I'm going to add about a tablespoon or so of some olive oil. Then a tablespoon of butter. Let it all kind of melt together. Right, then I'm going to add the chicken to it. And that's going to cook for about, 4 or 5 minutes until the bottom side gets kind of a brown and crusty part on it. You don't want to cook it too high because you don't want it to burn. So I'm cooking it over medium heat at a nice slow rate. So it'll brown, the chicken will cook, then we'll flip it over to the other side, and then we'll move on from there. All right, Carla, it's time to flip the bird. So, that way you get nice and kind of a nice brown color, but it's not burned. Now we're going to cook it the other side for about another 4 or 5 minutes till that side gets done. And then we'll move on with the next phase. Alright, about another 5 minutes has gone by, so I'm going to move the chicken to a plate for the moment. And then I'm going to add in my garlic with the remaining oil that's there. It's okay if you got sticky bits on the bottom, that's fine. Swirl that around for a moment. Then we're going to add a cup of chicken broth with this. Good bits off the bottom. Might need my wooden spatula for that. There we go. And basically I'm kind of deglazing the pan with the chicken broth. Get all the tasty bits off the bottom, and it'll dissolve into the chicken broth, like such. Alright, once we have that, pour in the lemon juice. We're going to let this simmer for a few moments. Turn the heat up a little bit because I want it to come to a low simmer. Stay. tablespoons of butter. Sounds like a lot of butter, but it'll be worth it. Let the butter melt in there. And we'll add in the lemon zest. Lower the heat again. And we're going to add the chicken back to it. Basically, get that juice, kind of spoon it over all over the chicken. And then we're about ready to serve. All right, plated up. Got some fresh broccoli here to go with it. So we're going to give this a taste here. Nicely cooked. Very tasty. Not overly lemony. You can taste the lemon, but it's not overpowering lemon. It's not overpowering garlic either. But you can taste the flavors in there. Well, it was really, really good. So anyway, I hope you like this, Carla. I hope you will give this a try. Something different you can do with chicken for the family. I think you could also do like a salmon steak with this. If you want to do chicken, you could do like a salmon fillet. I think it would be really good cooked this way. So you got options here. So anyway, I hope you enjoy it. Love you, Carla, and I will see you all next time.